Just about to get started. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
Number 11, Jackson Chourio.
And the home opener is underway.
Ball 2.
High fly ball, right field. Suzuki gets under it. One down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Ball 1.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-1.
Ball.
That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Foul ball there. Runner on the go. Called strike 3. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. So here's the cleanup hitter, William Contreras.
No, that's a ball.
Swing at a ground ball. Has some trouble with it. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Quinn Priester. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ball 1. Inside.
Right side, Terang. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the second baseman, Nico Stronger.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
2 down, base is empty. Down the left fielder, Ian Happ. Just off the inside edge. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ball.
Hat off of first with 2 away.
That's a ball.
That's
Ball
outside.
outside.
And it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. And Nat back here at Wrigley Field. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers.
Huh. Ball, no.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 10, Sal Freeland.
Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third. He did not go around. The 1-0.
Here.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down. At the plate, Blake Perkins.
The center fielder, number 16, Blake Perkins.
Check
Ball.
swing, no appeal, and it's 1-0. In the air, right field. Suzuki under it. And that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. Michael Busch digs in now.
Ball.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Terang sends it to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Batting 6, third baseman, number 3, Alan Bregman.
Almost
Ball.
got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And
No.
that misses. And that's ball 2. Bregman
Ball.
takes downstairs. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Ortiz whips it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw.
Yep.
Base hit. So a 2 out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ball 1.
No score here in the second. Quick move to first. Shaw
He's in there.
dives back in safely. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Runner on the go. Pitch is high.
Out
Go
on
to
the tag.
second. Out there. And that ends the inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton all set for the start of the inning. Luis Rengifo up now for the Brewers.
No.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
The 0-1.
That's
Tries
a
to
check.
hold
Did he
up,
swing?
appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 0-2 now.
Ball one.
Got him swinging. 1 out. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Jackson Chourio now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Chourio hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Venezuela. Strike 2. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. Set for the bottom of the third. And here's the DH for the Cubs. Moises Ballesteros. That smash towards center. And a base hit right there. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
In the air, left field. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Ball one.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. That
Ball
misses
2.
the zone. And that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2 now. That one missed. The Cubs with a chance to score first here in the third and final game of the series. On the ground, right side. And foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One runs in, the relay throw, and he's out easily. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Broken bat, roller to first. But that rolls foul. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third.
Foul ball.
Tapped softly on the ground. Rengifo fires over to first.
Yes, you're out.
Yeah, they get the out.
Ball.
Half
Ball
lays
two.
off. Two down, nobody on. Tried to check his
Did he
swing
go?
there, appeal to third, and he won a round. Not an easy. Back here at the friendly confines as we go to the top of the fourth. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. And that one fouled off. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. In the air to left center. And there's one down. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. William Contreras getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's to third. Stops it on a slide. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here at Wrigley Field. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Takes it in for the out. That's off the mark, and that is ball one.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
On the outside corner, and the count even at 1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
What do you
Checks his
got?
swing, appeal to third, and he went around. That's ruled the swing. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Alex Bregman.
No, that's a ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one misses. Ball 3. And he walked him.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here at Wrigley Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
On the ground to the left, Shaw whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Blake Perkins. Clips the outside corner. 0-1. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. We We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Moises Ballesteros.
Ballesteros.
5.
That one ripped, but foul.
Ball.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He nails one out to right. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. Foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Next offer in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Did he
Started
swing?
after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Didn't go. To the right side. Terang. To first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
High fly ball out to center field. Perkins settles underneath it. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Base hit center field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
The 0-1. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Corner on at second with 2 down. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, he'll score, and it's 4-0.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one.
And that'll do it. Back here at the friendly confines, top 6, Luis Rengifo up now for the Brewers. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. On the ground right side, Horner. Tosses to first.
Out of there.
Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the DH, Jackson Chourio.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And a foul ball. On the ground to third, might be 2. To Horner at second for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 6th inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've
Now pitching for
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, DL Hall.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
No, that's a ball.
You know,
Ball.
these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
No.
Pitch misses. Full count now. And down on strikes.
up next.
And that's the first out. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Just
Ball,
off
no.
the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Bregman, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. That one fouled off. And a 1-1.
Ball.
Just
3.
missed. Up and
Ball
in,
4.
ball
Take your bait.
4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Ball. No.
Bregman leads off first with 1 away. And a foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
He was all over that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ballesteros can't hold up, and that's a strike. Now here's a flare off the bat. Base hit into the outfield. Frelick hustles to get it in, and the runner holds at third.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
No.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That
Ball
one missing
3.
inside.
Brooke, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Popped in the air, left field. Yelich under it and makes the grab. Runner tags from third. All loaded up. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit.
Ball. Inside. Ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run.
Ball.
He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
The Cubbies trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the 6th. In for a strike, now 3-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That's ripped into the outfield. Should be extra bases. One run across. Another comes in to score. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 7-0.
I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball. He was thinking triple right away.
Line to left, and that's just foul. The 0-1. Out towards left center. No one can get there. It falls in. Runner in from third to extend their lead.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Sliced hard but foul. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected.
That is the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
And that's a strikeout looking. That K is his third of the game.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people. With this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. And that one hammered way back there. And that's a foul ball.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Any way you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. That one's upstairs, ball one. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Throws to first in time. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. William Contreras will hit next.
Contreras.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's in the dirt. Ball one.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. Bottom of the 7th. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. Abner Uribe taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. Fires to first, but he beats
made it
out.
safe.
And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Late swing, foul to the left. Suzuki on at first, nobody out. Hard hit, knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they now lead by 9.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Runners at second and third and one out. And up next for Chicago, Moises Vaughn. To first, and he beats
in there.
it.
He's
Everyone's
safe.
safe. 1 for 3.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel.
Ball outside.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run is in.